Hi, my name is Sanathar and we are having another episode of Election 2020 with OPYI. We have one more date for Election 2020 from the Fianna Fáil party. Jim O'Callaghan with me and he is conducting this election from Dublin Bay South. Let's talk with Jim there now. Hi Jim, how are you now?
Very good, thanks Sana. Thanks for interviewing me.
Thank you very much there. First of all, would you mind doing some brief introduction of yourself for our viewership there?
My name is Jim O'Callaghan. I've been a Fianna Fáil TD for the constituency of Dublin Bay South since February 2016. Prior to that I was a Dublin City Councillor for the area of Rathgar, Rathmines, Terranure and Ranelagh Donnybrook from around 2009 onwards. So I've been a TD for 4 years, very much enjoyed it. I was asked by Micheál Martin to be Fianna Fáil's spokesperson on justice and equality. I've worked in that for 4 years. I found it a very challenging and fulfilling position. During that time we were able to bring forward some legislation ourselves. It's difficult for an opposition party to get legislation enacted, but I managed to get a very significant piece of legislation enacted. It's called the Parole Act, very detailed piece of legislation. It's now law in the country, and there's another piece of legislation I drafted which is also enacted. And as well as that, I put forward a lot of very important pieces of legislation that haven't yet been enacted, but if we do get into government, I'll be seeking to pursue them.
Okay, that's perfect. As you're running for the Dublin Bay South for candidacy for the election 2020, would you mind telling us some problems or what you are going to focus, hopefully, like once you get elected?
Well, I think the constituency of Dublin Bay South is sort of reflective of the country as a whole. The major issues here, first of all, is housing. Lots of people just find it impossible to get housing in this constituency, housing that they can buy at an affordable price. There's also the issue of rents. Rents are very high here. It's very close to the centre of the city, but rents have spiralled up in recent years. And the reason, I suppose, for the fact that we have high rents and people find it difficult to purchase houses is because we have a dysfunctional housing market at present, and we've had it for the past number of years. And I suppose one of the main solutions will be the construction of more housing and apartment units, and that's something that we will expedite if we're in government.
That's perfect. And it's a very brief introduction and your problems there, like in the Dublin Bay South, like you're reflecting for the housing and there are so many other crises as well.
Health as well is obviously a big issue. You know, we've got a lot of very significant hospitals in this constituency. Like the National Maternity Hospital, we've got St. Vincent's, which is a big hospital, but it's the same with every emergency department in the country, that there's a big issue in terms of the numbers of people waiting in emergency departments, and then separately from that there's huge numbers of people on waiting lists. So they're the issues that are coming up on the doorstep: housing, health and cost of living as well. People find cost of living just very demanding.
Thanks a lot, because these are the main issues, like everyone is as a commoner and people of Ireland, they are facing currently with the situation currently. Last but not the least, would you have any message for all the communities, especially ethnic community in Ireland, as you are more involved in that regarding to your spokesperson for the justice and equality, and you dealt it very closely. Do you have any message to all Ireland there?
Well, I just hope that all the new Irish community feel welcome in this country. We travelled abroad in the past century and the century before, and we met difficulties, but we also set up our homes in other countries. And I hope now we've had an experience in Ireland of people coming into the country since probably the end of the last century. It's worked quite effectively. I think we've integrated people quite well. You know, as justice and equality spokesperson, Fianna Fáil wants to send out a message that people are welcome into this country. That's an important message. We don't want to have a country where we have ghettos with certain communities stuck in one area and not integrating with the local community. I think we've handled it well. It's a sensitive issue though. We also deal with the issue of direct provision and the asylum process. And as a state we've got to improve that and expedite it so that people get certainty sooner rather than later as to whether they can stay or not. But the people who are here, people who are citizens who've come from different countries, we welcome them here, and I hope they have a long and prosperous future in Ireland.
That's perfect, and thank you very much for your time in there, and hopefully we'll see you in
hopefully I get re-elected.
That's perfect. Thank you very much for your time, and all the best for your future there.
Bye-bye.
Thanks a lot. And this is up for this episode there with the election 2020 campaign with OPYI. Hope you all enjoyed it and have some information for the election. Please, whoever is listening to us, watching to us, please go out and vote for the new government, and may the best one wins this time. Thank you.